Welcome to Queens, New York. This is Shea Stadium. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Longball Beasts taking on the expansion-era Boomers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Tom Seaver. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball. Able to move it around the zone. Has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up in the double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
Curtis Granderson leading things off and takes a strike. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And now it's 1-2. Right through there, got him. And one away.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next offering way upstairs. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Ripken. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Middle of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark. And starting this one, Randy Johnson. What do we have on him?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Splits the plate, strike one. Johnson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number one. Now we take a look at that stacked lineup of legendary players for the expansion era Boomers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fought off foul. And now the lefty just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And a 1-2. Liner, and that got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Here's a big power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. There's a strike. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Step off, throw to first. Gwynn back on a dive.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
0-2 now. That one just misses.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Junior checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And the 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gwynn leads off first with one away.
Steal.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Two now. And another ball. Mike Schmidt waiting for a turn at the plate. So now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Mike Schmidt. There's a strike. And a pitch. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here it comes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. In there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is foul back. The 1-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hitting pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So first and second with 2 outs. Eddie Murray now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The lefty, the 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-1. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and now Mark McGwire. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Remember Big Mac and Sammy Sosa going head-to-head in 1998? McGwire ultimately would lead the majors in home runs that year with 70 of them. McGwire led the majors in home runs 4 different times, including his rookie year in 1987. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. And that's the first out. Next to hit, David Ortiz. In there, and it's 0-1. Seaver, a former rookie of the year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Larry Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Smoked into left, base hit.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ryan Braun. In for a strike, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Walker off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on the go. In the air, center field. Junior makes the grab on the run. Welcome back. And now Mike Piazza. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now Cal Ripken Jr. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
1 down, base is empty. There's a strike.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. The next offering misses, and the count's full. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now, Craig Biggio. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker moving under this one and makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat. Ricky Henderson grounded out his first time. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And the batter now, Tony Gwynn, reached on an infield single his first time. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 down. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head on now to the top of the third. The Boomers lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now here is Joe Mauer. The right-hander back to work. Out there to center. Jr. makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting up, the second baseman, Chase.
Now here is Chase Utley, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he dropped it. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Curtis Granderson will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Granderson, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2002. The pitch. And there's the strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a good eye there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt, Piazza collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Boomers are on top 1-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Johnson back to work. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. 0-1 now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Mike Schmidt getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In there for strike one.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 0-2.
1-2.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
The designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jeff Bagwell. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Bagwell measures 6 feet even, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Junior over at first with one away. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here is Eddie Murray. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First offering misses the mark.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Mike Piazza digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Popped up. And the infield fly is called.
Now back.
Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In for a strike. That's strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and deals.
1-1.
That misses off the outside edge.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Strike one.
0-1.
And fouled off. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to inning number 4. It's a lead for the expansion era. 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Murray takes it himself, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. This guy has turned into a beast. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Here's a 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Ball 1, no strikes. You know, Mark McGwire wasn't the only great athlete in his family. His brother Dan played his college football at San Diego State, and he was a first-round pick in the NFL. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz struck out swinging his first time. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Boomers are out in front here, 2-0. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes the count. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Mauer takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
And here is Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. Braun puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That one called a strike, and that's strike one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun will hit next. Flied out his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here comes a pitch.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. And that skips in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. Right side. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand hitter waits.
1-1.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's going to be Chase Utley. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Slapped foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Mike Schmidt. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind of the pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And now the lefty fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Pitch misses inside. And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Walker racing, makes the catch.
Now the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell.
And now the DH, Jeff Bagwell. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Slice down the right side. The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Into center and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Man at first, Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. 0-1.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Murray, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. Piazza out in the play. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Boomers are on top 2-0. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Derek Jeter digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think this runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner leads away at second. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch off the play. Now 1-2. And here it comes. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So digging in, Chipper Jones.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In for a strike. That's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGuire. He's 0 for 1. Chopper right side. On to first, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The Boomers lead it 2-0. So a lefty out of the pen, Tom Glavine.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Leading off, Cal Ripken Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Glavine, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's too high. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 3-1 now. Kicks and deals. There's a strike at the knees. Full count now. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Next pitch inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And Biggio was a guy who could do it all. His defense, his offense, his leadership filled a lot of holes for the Astros.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. Speaking of versatility, how about Biggio? He caught Nolan Ryan, played second base behind Randy Johnson, and he played center field behind Roger Clemens. Ripken over at second. Biggio at first with no outs. Next one misses, and that is ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And that one moves his feet. Payoff pitch. That to right. Walker puts it away. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. Good contact guy, good defender. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Left-hand batter waits. And ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. Nothing across on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Boomers are out front here, 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, David Ortiz. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, caught. Larry Walker will hit next. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
On the ground to the left. Oh, nice play. And very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Ryan Braun, the next to hit. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Goose getting cranked up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Righty to the plate. And a base hit up the middle.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Pickoff throw. Braun back in on a dive. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, he throws it away.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So 2 on with 2 away. Chase Utley digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Seaver checks over to first, and he's back. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Hauls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Glavin back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here comes the 0-1. That catches the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Robnet, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Wilson warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Inside 3-2 the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now the designated hitter, Jeff.
Next is the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's a lead for the expansion era. 2-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. The wind to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dennis Eckersley, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swing and a miss. And it's 1
ball,
and 2.
strike.
Next pitch is popped up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So up next, Derek Jeter. In there, and it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. And a pitch. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Rob Nen preparing to come on if needed. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Good eye right there. The next offering misses. And a full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And down on strikes. One gone here. Mike Piazza now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Ripken, batting with one down, takes a strike. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Piazza, the base runner at first with one out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. just missed. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And now the lefty got him looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Biggio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is down low. The pitch. That one to first. He handles it himself, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
First baseman, Mark McGwire.
Seaver back to work. Check swing, went around. Strike one. This one high in the air to left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
The bat, number 34, designated hitter.
And now the DH, David Ortiz.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First pitch is in the dirt.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
One down. Larry Walker will hit next. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Pinch hitter coming on, Pudge Rodriguez. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The tying run at the plate.
No, that's out.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two and one now. Out to short, Ripken. That's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Bees, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please